Hey guys, good morning. So, something I was thinking about on my walk is how God will allow you to believe in a lie that will destroy you. He will allow you to believe in a lie that will literally blow up your entire life. And it's not that he is trying to destroy you. It's because you are so resistant to truth that he's going to allow you to just face the punishment or the consequences of that thing that you believe in, and then eventually allow that thing to be your lesson. Now, his grace is always sufficient. His grace will always, if we turn back around, humble ourselves, right? And ask him for not only forgiveness, but for help. His grace is sufficient to restore us even in those situations and those circumstances. However, it's important that you don't allow yourself to even get to that point. And this is why I talk about self-sabotage. Oftentimes I'll see people say, I'm praying, to break the spirit of poverty over my life, or I'm praying to break the spirit of lack. Or you might say that I'm the first millionaire in my family, or I'm that generational curse breaker. Understand, if you're coming from generations of people that have operated a certain kind of way or have a certain kind of consequences, it's not that it's just a spirit. The environment, yes, the environment, the atmosphere is a spirit, but understand that there is a mindset that they all have that allows that thing to be manifested into the spirit that you're saying that you're trying to cancel out. So the thing that you really need to be working against is that mindset. So when you're saying that you are the generational curse breaker, or you're saying that you're the first millionaire in your family, you have to understand what you're saying. That means you're acknowledging that you're the one that's moving forward. You're going into a different way of life. But that also means that you're acknowledging that the pattern, the mindset, the behavior that your family was operating, your ancestors was operating before you, it was against your better good. And the reason this is so important is because the scriptures tell us to harden not our hearts, right? Don't harden your hearts. And this is why forgiveness is so important, because what unforgiveness does is it creates a hard heart in you. And if you have a hard heart, you're going to naturally go into self-sabotage. Just look at Pharaoh and what happened with the Israelites, right? When God was trying to get him to do a certain thing, God allowed his heart to be hardened. And once God hardened his heart, he acted against his own best interest. So he began to display self-sabotaging behaviors, and those self-sabotaging behaviors impacted an entire kingdom, right? You have to understand that this is what will happen to you, right? If you don't take heed and you don't understand this. So when you are having a hard heart, or you come from an environment or a culture of people that have had hard hearts, that's why you're acknowledging them, because that's why you're the generational curse breaker, because these are people that were in rebellion to God, that were operating in ignorance. So they were operating in self-sabotage. So because now they're operating in self-sabotage, you are now going to curate a new future. You are going to bring forth a promise. You are going to bring forth a new reality. But in order for you to bring forth that new reality, that means you have to break away from that self-sabotaging cycle that you have come from. So I say all that to say that many people are not moving forward in a thing God has called them to, because you're still attached to, the love and the opinions and the approval and validation of people that literally come from a self-sabotaging mindset, a self-sabotaging behavior. So that means you essentially, here you are, you're trying to fly away, but you are chained to an environment or a culture that is against you flying away, because they are in self-sabotage. And now you are allowing yourself to be self-sabotaged by not completely severing that tie mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And this is why transformation and taking your transformation seriously is so important. And when you're not and when you don't cut ties, it puts you in this weird space where you're getting some momentum, but you're getting it with so much force. You have to fight so hard for it, because you're fighting against the truth of what you believe, but you're also fighting against the self-sabotaging culture that you come from and the limiting beliefs that are trying to be put or projected upon you because of your association. So there's a lot of things that you need to allow yourself to be broken free from, so you can maximize your potential and maximize your ability to move forward, right? I hope I'm breaking this down, making sense for you guys. If not, just go down in the comments and say, Michelle, I need clarity on this piece, and I'll do that for you. Okay? But if you know you need deeper work, right? And this needs to be like, you need to be incubated, right? In this transformation, just go ahead and click the link in the bio. Freedom by Design. That's going to be a 12-week transformation journey. Enrollment is open. It's going to be closing soon. We begin November 18th. That's available to you. And if you are still struggling with survival mode or survival mindset, obviously it's going to become because of the environment the coach you came from. Maybe you've gone through certain things in life, raised a certain kind of way, and you're having a hard time releasing that. Beauty for Ashes, that's linked in the bio as well. You can use code FREEDOM and that will give you 48% off on that. So, yeah. So again, guys, in the comment, what are your thoughts? We can talk about this further. Have a great day. Bye.